Hey, Shalom Akim. I want to start by giving all praises to Yahweh, Ba'Shem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'Shem, Akakadash. It was just a little side show. We out here at the camp, you know what I'm saying? But we got the brothers over there teaching. We're going to go into a short lesson, Lord will, for the edification of the elect.
All right. This is Amos 9 and 8.
Right.
Behold, the eyes of the Lord power are upon the sinful kingdom.
And that's talking about the Israelites, the kingdom of Israel, but it's also talking about America. Because America, you know what I'm saying, is the portrait of a sinful kingdom, man. America is what's the word I'm looking for? It is the definition of a sinful kingdom. Everything that goes on in the society is adverse to the laws, statutes, and commandments of the Heavenly Father. All right? I was checking out a commercial the other day, and it was all about women's right to abortion. You know what I'm saying? Oh, my body, my choice, so on and so forth. That magic, man. Well, back in the ancient world, all right, a woman that was barren, not able to give children, she was sad because of that. Hey, Shalom, how much you from the crowd? Filming right here. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? She was upset behind that. Case in point, you had who was that? Samuel's mother. All right. You see what I'm saying? When she gave birth to him, she was happy. You know what I'm saying? She was crying because, you know what I'm saying, she couldn't give birth to children, then she gave birth to him. And that was a man to the Lord. Okay? So that's one of the sins that this society indulges in. Also, you know, homosexuality, you know, bestiality. You got Joe Biden coming out saying that she was 12, I was 30, you know? But here it is. They were so-called crucifying us for telling you that, look, in the kingdom of heaven, we're going to get them young. You know what I'm saying? When the elites of this society are a bunch of pedophiles and murderers and whatnot, man. All right? So,
and I will destroy it from off the face of the earth.
Meaning what? That this place is getting ready to be destroyed, man. All right? America is getting ready to be destroyed. And that's why you have Vladimir Putin making threats of nuclear war, because America is getting ready to be destroyed. And you got Estonia in the background saying, oh, Vladimir Putin is not going to use nuclear missiles. Guess what? The scriptures say, let the Most High be true and every man a liar. Okay, according to the prophecies of the Bible, nuclear missiles are going to be used to destroy America. All right, and they're going to be used very soon. Good?
Saving that I will not utterly destroy the house of Jacob, saith the Lord.
Right, now that's not a statement saying that all other nations are going to be destroyed, but you know, the Israelites aren't. Okay, but anyone that's left here in America are going to be destroyed except for the elect. That's what the Heavenly Father means, because you're still going to have other Israelites around the world that are not going to be affected by nuclear fire. But in some way, shape, and form, they will be affected, because the scriptures say that the earth shall reel to and fro like a drunkard. So you're going to have stuff like, you know, waters wiping out islands, things like that, of that nature happening also in different parts of the world, man. Okay, so when the Heavenly Father says, saving that I will not utterly destroy the house of Jacob, he's talking about the elect. The Heavenly Father is going to save his elect, man, by the way of so-called UFOs. That's why you having all these different appearances, man, of so-called UFOs, you know?
Oh, you want me to
No, yeah.
All right. This is Nahum 3:1.
Yep.
Woe to the bloody city.
The bloody city is talking about America. How did America get its start? Slavery, man. All right? Slave labor. That's how America became great. The first commodity to be sold on Wall Street was a so-called black man, a slave. Okay? And now here it is being 2022, getting ready to be in 2023. You got these so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans lost as ever. They on TikTok twerking, doing videos, and one bitch is throwing cotton at another chick, and she's twerking like they on a plantation, man, in a cotton field, man. All right? That's why the Most High is going to put you niggas to death, man. You don't make mockery of your ancestors' hardship, man. Okay? Good?
Woe to the bloody city. It is all full of lies.
And that's America. America is full of lies, man. They tell you that the Lord is a so-called white man. They tell you that you know, that women have their rights to do this, that, and the other. You know what I'm saying? They tell you that the angels are so-called white. Like for a long time, they were telling you that there were aliens in the so-called UFOs, man. That's all blasphemy, man. All right, you know,
And robbery.
and that's how America was acquired, through robbery, man. Now we living in a time of the Heavenly Father handing out justice for that, man. Okay, we living in a time of war. Good.
The prey, the part of night.
And who's the prey? Our people are the prey. That's why you getting gunned down in these streets. You had one Jake, he got his ass whooped so bad by the cops, they paralyzed him, and so on and so forth, man. We're the prey. We being preyed upon by these goddamn devils, man, these other nations, man. But guess what? The Heavenly Father is going to turn us into lions, man. That's why it tells you. And at that time, the house of Jacob shall be like a lion in the midst of lambs. Good?
All right. Zechariah 11:5. Whose possessors slay them not. Salak, I'm sorry.
Yep.
Zechariah 11:5.
Yep.
Whose possessors slay them.
Who's slaying us? Our enemies are slaying us, man. All the day long. Good?
And hold themselves not guilty.
Hold themselves not guilty. Okay, but guess what? In the eyes of the Heavenly Father, you are guilty. And the time is going to come where that judgment is going to be pronounced against you. We already pronouncing it. That's why we're telling you. Your judgment is to be in captivity under our people for 1,000 years. And the same things that you've done to us, and you know, well, not everything, because they did a lot of homosexual acts and things of that nature. We're going to chastise you, man, but we're going to do it in righteousness, man. All right, we're going to torture you, but in righteousness, man. All right, we ain't going to do stuff like buck breaking and derbies, ghosts, and things like that, man. Okay? But we definitely going to chastise you. Okay?
And they that sell them say, blessed be the Lord, for I am rich.
And that's what they were saying throughout slavery, man. Because we were getting sold on auction and blocks and whatnot, man. Now it's time for recompense to haunt you so-called white people, man. And really, if you're a so-called white person right now in this society, your mind is not at ease, man. Okay? You're in turmoil because you know that you have to pay for what happened during the time of slavery, man. It's called recompense. You had that nigga Charleston White saying that he don't believe in karma. He said, the dude said, oh, do you believe in karma? He said, no. He said, if karma is real, when do white people get theirs for slavery? Well, guess what it tells you in Ecclesiastes? Because sentence against an evil work is not executed speedily. The Heavenly Father's going to get around to it, man. And we living in a time where the Lord's going to get around to it. Okay? Judgment is coming, and guess what? It's like a dark cloud, you know what I'm saying, raining on you so-called white people's head, man. Everywhere you go, that judgment is going to be pronounced, man. Your time is short, man. All right? Them shackles are going to be put on your wrists, man. Okay? Them shackles are going to be put on, you're going to join the chain gang. You're going to be a bunch of crackers on chains. All right? Your children, your women, okay? The same things you've done to ours, we're going to do to yours. And the question is, how long ago was this really? You had this woman on TikTok, she was coming out with it. She had to be like 40 years old. And she said her mother's father used to take them down to the swamp and use babies as alligator bait. So how long ago was it really? This woman is 40 years old. Her grandfather dragged her mother down to the swamp and see what they were doing to so-called Negroes, man. All right, so how long ago was it really, man? Not that long ago, 2 generations ago. Not that long ago, man.
My great-grandmother, she died in her 90s, and she was born in 1919.
So she's seen a lot of shit.
So that means her mother was actually a slave.
So look at that. How long ago was it really, man? No, man, we need some get back for what happened, man. And the Heavenly Father's going to grant us that, man. And you so-called white people, every last one of you are going into slavery under so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, man. And if you're a so-called Negro, Latino, or Native American, if you don't want that, the Most High is going to fucking kill you, man. And you wait till the chariots of the Most High come and flood the skies, man. These devils scared enough as it is, man.
And their own shepherds pity them not.
And our own shepherds are talking about the so-called leaders in society, man. Farrakhan don't give a shit about y'all, man. When's the last time you heard about Jesse Jackson? Huh? Come on, man. Al Sharpton. Okay? Hey, man, the Heavenly Father, man, is going to do some recompense for his people, man, because we are certainly the people of the Heavenly Father. Hey, man, it's been a short lesson. You know what I'm saying? We're going to give all praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Akakodash. Shalom to the elect.
Shalom.